That's the second time. Something like that.
Made up.
Hello everyone, Dankeschön. Dankeschön for waiting for me. Oh, gather around everyone. We're going to tell the story of Christmas in Germany. So first I say hello to everyone. Oh, very good. Now that you're in Germany, you can say it like you're in Germany. So everyone say hello.
Hello.
Wonderful. Now say hello, Helga.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Very nice of you. Now, did you know that many Christmas traditions and customs celebrated all around the world started right here in Germany? Christmas in Germany is my favorite time of the year. Now, has anyone here ever spent Christmas time in Germany? All of you. And I'm going by. It's beautiful if you've never been. Because from village to village and town to town, we have lights everywhere. We have candles everywhere. We have nativity scenes. We have snow villages. We love everything that is to do with Christmas, don't you? Of course, of course. If you want to do a little bit of the shopping, you go to the Weihnachtsmarkt, where you buy specialty items like hand-blown glass ornaments over here. Or in our village, we have wonderful German chocolates. And of course, for the adults, their favorite part of the Weihnachtsmarkt is right next door, the beer garden. Yeah, right there. There it is. Well, I was talking to some of the shopkeepers and I was asking them what their favorite Christmas traditions were, and we all agreed on the same one. And it is for boys and girls, and it starts on December 1st and goes all the way to December 24th. Does anyone know what it is? The Advent calendar. Yeah, very good. Now this is an Advent calendar. Now the children will open one door every day starting on December 1st, and behind each door you get a different surprise. You may get a beautiful snow scene, or a small toy, or maybe a piece of chocolate. But when all the children open their Advent calendars and the family members are out at the Weihnachtsmarkt doing their shopping, my mother and my Oma, that is my grandmother, they would be in the kitchen baking and cooking. Pfeffernuss, Stollen, cooking so many good things. Oh, but sometimes when my grandmother was not in the kitchen baking or cooking, she would be sampling the spiced wine. Yeah, the Glühwein. Now you know why she's in the kitchen a lot, right? Yeah. Well, other than our wonderful wines and our fabulous food that we have in Germany, Germany is also a first for one very important Christmas decoration. And that is the Christbaum, or the Tannenbaum, or the Christmas tree. Yeah, would you like to hear the story about the very first Christmas tree? Everyone say yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this is a beautiful story and one of my favorites. It takes place a few hundred years ago, where there lived a man by the name of Martin Luther. Now, Martin Luther was a very well-known minister in Germany, and one night he was out in the winter woods, and he was walking, and he was thinking, and he was praying about what he was going to do for the Christmas Eve sermon. Suddenly, he came upon this beautiful fir tree, and it was covered in snow, and the lights from the stars above shone down upon it so beautifully that it reminded him of the night that the Christ child was born. Well, he was so overcome by the beauty of this tree. Do you know what he did next?
Cut it down.
Yeah, he cut it down. He cut it down and he took it home to his family. Now remember, this had never happened before. No one had ever brought a tree into the house. So of course I'm sure the children were at home, maybe opening their Advent calendars, and in walks their father dragging this huge tree behind him. Yeah, they probably thought he was crazy, right? Right. And I'm sure his wife was thinking, hey, who's going to clean that up? Well, they found a way to stand off the tree, and on the end of some of the branches, they would put a candle. And when they lit the candles on the end of the branches, the tree looked just like the tree from in the forest. The one that reminded him of the night that the Christ child was born. Now, of course, today you can see we put many things on a tree. Look at this. We have all kinds of glass bubbles and toys, plastic flowers. But other than that, a long time ago, they could not put all of those things. They didn't have those things. So a long time ago, they would hang candies and bags of nuts. Now, of course, if you have a bag of nuts, you're going to need one of these. And this is a Nussknacker, or a
Nutcracker.
Yeah, and in Germany we call it a Nussknacker. Can you say Nussknacker?
Nussknacker.
Ah, Gesundheit. Well, of course, this little guy has had many stories and songs and a beautiful ballet written about him. How many of you have seen the Nutcracker Suite Ballet? Wonderful. Now, how many of you have been in the Nutcracker Suite Ballet? Anyone? Well, that would be me. I was.
Nice.
I was in. I played a mouse. I was very young. Maybe how old are you? 11. Yeah. See, I was 11 when I was your age. Yeah. And that is how old I was when I was in the Nutcracker Suite Ballet. Perfect. Because I wanted to be like Clara. I used to dream big when I was 11 years old. You know, I wanted to be Clara who gets the Nutcracker for Christmas, and that night she goes to sleep. She dreams the Nutcracker comes to life, turns into a prince and takes her off to the land of the sweets. Well, of course, when I was 11, I dreamed big, and I am no longer 11 years old. I am a little bit older. Okay, 29. But, okay, 30. But I will tell you this, that I still dream as big as I did back then, and I still believe the Nutcracker can come to life. So I was thinking maybe, just maybe, since we are here in this place where dreams come true all the time, that maybe all of you could help me make my dream come true. Would you all like to help me out every once a year? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to use our imaginations, right? So everybody has to close their eyes, even the big kids. Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, no peeking. And you're going to pretend that you are in the land of the sweets and that you're looking for the Nutcracker. And you're riding in a beautiful white candy-covered sleigh, and it's covered in chocolate and white peppermints and marshmallows. Oh, and there's two beautiful white horses pulling the sleigh along. And as you're riding along, you go past the Weihnachtsmarkt, and the Weihnachtsmarkt is made of white chocolate and dark chocolate and milk, a lot of chocolate. But all of a sudden, the horses stop. Would you open your eyes to see what you can see? See, look at that, you did it. Dankeschön for coming, Nutcracker. And Dankeschön to all of you. See, you did it. You used your imaginations, and now the Nutcracker has come to life. So to all of you, I say Dankeschön. Thank you for that. And also Dankeschön for listening to my stories about Christmas in Germany and all of the customs and traditions celebrated all around the world. It started right here in Germany. Also to you, I say Fröhliche Weihnachten, which is Merry Christmas in German. And also Schlaf, ich himmlische Ruhe, which is sleep and heavenly peace. Nutcracker, you can stay for a little while to take pictures? Oh, wonderful, very nice. So if you would like to take pictures with a Nutcracker, Penny will show you where to stand. For those of you moving on to your next story, Dankeschön again for listening, and Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.